赤き谷を覚えているか、ネメシス。死ね死ね死ね。貴様が私から全てを。お母様。
お主、そこで何をしておる？
And welcome to my Fire Emblem 3 Houses Let's Play! This is actually the first Fire Emblem game I've ever played. And this is not a blind playthrough. I played through the game blind once on my own, so this is not a New Game Plus though. I'm treating it as a new game. I actually deleted my my save just to make sure that I don't even accidentally carry anything over like a New Game Plus. So, first thing we're going to decide here is, do we want to play as a male Byleth or a female Byleth? I played as a female Byleth on my first playthrough, and overall it doesn't seem to make a difference which one you're picking as. I do have to mention something about female Byleth's appearance though that really bothers me. Her boobs are way too big. They are so big, they are distracting me. They feel so out of place with their size. But according to my ex, he said that since Fire Emblem Awakening or something like that, the fan service design in the characters has been increased a lot, so I'm gonna have to take his word for that. Only Fire Emblem, other than this one I've played so far, is Fire Emblem Fate's Birthright, and I haven't even gotten very far in that one. But I think I'm gonna be playing as a male Byleth this time around. Yes, this form is correct. So, I have played through the game before on one route, and I have to say, I felt like there were... I am a mortal. I feel like the route I played through, when it came to the end, it felt rather abrupt, and I still had a lot of questions that I felt were unanswered, or they were just answered as, well, that's the way it is. Shrug your shoulders and just move on. So I wasn't sure. So I just told myself, okay, this game has other routes. Maybe my questions end up answered in a different route, or they get explained better. So that's why also for this playthrough I'm going to be picking a route that I haven't done. And I'm not going to be calling him Byleth, I will be calling him Tyr, Germanic god of war and victory. Yes, I am Tyr.
なるほど。さすがは人の子。耳慣れぬ名じゃの。
So, do you want to mention, as you saw in the beginning, I'm playing through here on normal difficulty and as classic, so if any of my characters die in a proper battle, then they're dead for good. On my first playthrough, that's also how I played through normal and classic. I did have some deaths. I lost Cyrus, Seteth, and Flame in that order, although Cyrus's death was very early on compared to the other two. I think Hanuman also died, but I'm not sure. I feel like he just disappeared, but again, that might have to do with the route that I was playing as. Also here, you're asked to put in your birth date. I wasn't sure what to think of this. I thought, okay, maybe this is like you're supposed to put your birthday in, so you're like, oh, I am the one playing in Fire Emblem, I am the hero. So I wasn't sure about that. So I just put in my own birth date on my first playthrough. I looked it up before starting this video to see if your birth date has any difference in terms of what's going to be going on. And apparently it doesn't make a difference. It just determines when you get an item. And the item is always the same, it has a different name, but the effect is always the same. So I'm just going to have my birth date as, let's have it the 6th. And on, the closing eyes, 17th. Sure. 17th of the 6th month.
わしと同じとは。おかしな偶然もあったものじゃ。
Here I do have to mention this because, she says later on that she has amnesia. She doesn't remember anything. So why do you remember what your birth date is? I call that an oversight.
わしはもう一眠りするかな。はじも近い。
おい、そろそろ起きろ。またあの夢でも見てたか。
I was dreaming about a young girl.
お前の話を聞く限り、そんな奴には会ったことはねえんだがな。まあいい、そんなもん忘れちまえ。戦いに雑念はいらん。俺たち傭兵の仕事は命がけなんだ。余計なこと考えてると早死にするぞ。さあ、とっとと支度しな。次は王国での仕事だ。少し距離があるから夜が明けたら出ると言っといたろう。
Of course.
まったく、お前以外はもう外で待ってるぞ。
ジェラルドさん、すまんが来てもらっていいか。
どうした？
突然申し訳ありません。
こんな時間にガキどもが揃って何の用だ。
実は私たち盗賊団に追われているんです。どうか力を貸していただけませんか。
盗賊だと？
ええ、野営中に襲撃されたのです。
うまいこと仲間と分断されて多勢に無勢。金どころか命まで取られるところでしたよ。
その割には随分とのんきな。ん？その制服。
村の外に人影。かなりの大所帯だ。
来やがったか。たく。ガキどもはともかくこの村を見捨てるわけにはいかねえ。おい、行くぞ。用意はいいな。
As you can see here, no save file. Only the autosave. I got rid of my completed save file. Not that big of a deal for me, I was just playing through for fun on my first playthrough. Also, press B and you make him jump. Yay! Whee! This is so much fun! Because I don't have anything else to do while it loads. Select a unit and then move next to an enemy. While your unit is next to an enemy, the command window will open. To attack, select the attack command and choose a weapon. Combat bows. Bows can attack from long range, although the hit rate is reduced as range increases. They are highly effective against flyers like Pegasus Knights and Wyvern Riders. Weapon durability. A weapon will break when repeated use brings its durability to 0. You can fight with a broken weapon, but your might and hit rate will be reduced, and enemies will make follow-up attacks more easily. Be careful with your weapons. You cannot repair them mid-battle. Let's talk.
こんな偏僻な村に腕利きの傭兵がまさに天の廃材。日頃の行いのおかげだな。いい勝負ができたな。
Use the battle menu to create bookmark saves, which I never once used in my first playthrough, and unless I have a very good reason, I'm probably not going to be using in this playthrough. View tutorial guides and more. To access it, press the A button when the cursor is on a space without an active unit. Battle phases. Once all of your units have taken action, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. You can end the player phase early by selecting End from the battle menu. I actually did that progressively more as I was playing through the game on my first playthrough, but looking back, that was probably not a good idea to do.
ありがとう。おかげで助かった。こんなところでは死ねないからな。すまないが、力を貸してほしい。協力して賊を打ち払おう。
私の力見せてあげる。あなた変わった雰囲気の人ね。傭兵だと言うなら腕を見せてくれる？
敵の攻撃に備えながら進むぞ。森の中にでも陣取っておけ。
Terrain effects. Certain terrain will have effects on the unit occupying it. Forests, for instance, raise a unit's evasion and defense. Move your units to advantageous terrain and prepare to meet the enemy. Off the top of my head, I believe there are only... I've only encountered like 4 different types of terrain. So I'm not sure. Well, the route that I was playing didn't have that much variety in terrain, so maybe there are more terrain types and I just never encountered more than 4, I think. The forest, the neutral, the healing one, and one where certain class types can perform long-range attacks. I think I'm just gonna stay here. By the way, why the hell am I wearing a badass coat but with holes around the elbow so that my arms can look out? Because honestly, that looked a bit weird. But hey, Fire Emblem, maybe it's like the Nomura phase in Final Fantasy. The clothes look cool, but they aren't that practical. Terrain types. Forests are not the only terrain types you will encounter. Keep an eye out for others, such as thickets and heal tiles. I don't think I've ever encountered thickets, or if I did, I don't recall them having any kind of effect, really. You can see the effects of terrain by placing your cursor over it. Press the X button on an empty space to toggle terrain information and unit icons. Sorry that I interrupted you before you actually attacked Edelgard. You want to tangle over there, huh? Okay. I don't need them. Combat arts. Combat arts are powerful techniques that use more weapon durability than usual. They do not typically allow for follow-up attacks. Units learn new combat arts when their weapon skill levels go up. There are no combat arts for reason or faith. Those skills grant magic instead. I'm not going to waste my weapon durability on a combat art on something that I really don't need it. Using items, select the item options to change your equipped weapon or to use items such as a vulnerary, which restores your unit's HP. Nah, I don't think I need to change or do anything with his HP so far. I'm just gonna stick around here. When you attack an enemy that is also in attack range of one or more of your other units, you will trigger a linked attack. Oops. During a linked attack, your avoidance rate and hit rate are higher than normal. Linked attacks between certain units will also raise might. That I'm not entirely sure about. This battle precursor thing shows you your might, how much attack you're going to be doing in terms of damage, your hit rate, and your critical rate, but it tells you nothing about your avoidance, which is... Good use of linked attacks is key to defeating powerful enemies. Linked attacks will also build support among the units involved. Item drops. An item icon on an enemy indicates that you will get the item that is highlighted green in the unit's detail display when you defeat them. That went oddly. Everyone's in the way. Oh, come on, Edelgard. Oops.
くそ、てめえさえここで殺せば。あっ。無表情に剣を振りやがって、俺の邪魔をするんじゃねえ。
Edelgard, what is wrong with you? You usually don't suck this much. Not from what I've seen. I'm not gonna waste combat arts on moments where I don't need them, so... Oh, nice.
主、気をつけよ。わしを殺める気かしれ者め。いや、よい。お主ごときには己が命の誠の値打ちなぞわからぬじゃろ。まったくわしがお主を導いてやらねばなあ。わしの名はソティス、始まりの者と呼ばれておる。ソティス。確かにわしはソティスじゃ。それに始まりのものか。一体誰にそう呼ばれておったのか。
What are you talking about?
何？わしは今まで名前すら思い出せなんだのじゃ。それが宣告はするりと口をついて出た。おかしなこともあるものじゃ。なんじゃその顔は。おぬが名前すらわからぬわらしと思うたか。ならばそのわらしに命を助けられたお主はどうなんじゃ。まったく。
I'm less than a child?
そうじゃ。よくわかっておるではないか。たかが小娘一人救うために盗人の斧の前に体を投げ出しおって。
Yeah, why didn't you just tackle her to the ground? No need to just take it. You could just push her out of the way and jump.
わしがとっさに時を止めたから良いものの、あのままでは死んでおったぞ。
Thank you.
そう、素直に感謝すれば良いのじゃ。わしも助けがいがあるというものよ。しかしとっさとはいえ、よう時を止められたものじゃ。どうやったのか。
What will happen when time resumes?
再び時を動かせば、あの斧はお主の背に見事に吸い込まれ、死ぬじゃろうな。当たり前じゃ。はあ、お主のせいでわしまでこのような目に。一体どうすればよいのかの。
Turn back the hands of time.
そうか。止めた時を巻き戻せばよいのじゃな。
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. Sorry, I got distracted for a second.
できそうじゃ。まったく世話の焼けるやつめ。巻き戻る時はわずかなれど、何が起こるか知っておれば命を守るのはたやすかろう。では行くぞ。炎をその身に宿せし者よ。時のよすがをたどりて、斧が答えを見出せ。
That sounds familiar. Fire Emblem Fate's Birthright started with lines similar to that. That's just gonna make me think what's really the deal with the protagonist in that game now. Thoughts for later. Why didn't you do this to begin with?
おーい。
お前今何か。セイロス騎士団、ただいま参った。生徒を脅かす盗賊ども、覚悟せえ。おい、盗賊が逃げていくではないか。貴殿らは後を追うのだ。さて、酋長たちも無事のようだな。と、そちらは？おっと、面倒な奴が来ちまった。やはりジェラルト団長ではないですか。お久しぶりですな。私のこと覚えておられますか。自称あなたの右腕アロイスですぞ。団長が突然いなくなってから20年、ずっと生きていると信じておりました。相変わらずうるせえやつだな、アロイス。それにもう団長じゃない。今はただの流れの傭兵。そういうわけで次の仕事があるからまたな。ではまたどこかで。ってそうなるわけないでしょうが。団長には修道院まで来てもらいますからね。ガルグマク大修道院か。そうなるよな。おや、もしかしてそちらの若者は団長のお子さんですか。
I am a bandit.
またまたそんな冗談を。団長と雰囲気がそっくりではないか。貴殿にもぜひ大修道院を見てもらいたい。どこを願えるか。どうかしましたか団長。まさか逃げようなんて思ってませんよね。かのセイロス騎士団を相手に逃げ出せるなんてさすがの俺も思ってねえよ。
セイロス騎士団か。確 確かに腕が立つ者どものようじゃな。ほれ、あちらで呼ばれておるぞ。お主、さっさと言ってやれ。さっきは助かったわ。ありがとう。それにしても腕が立つのね。あなたは傭兵なのよね。しかもあなたの父はセイロス騎士団の元団長、歴代最強の騎士と謳われる怪人ジェラルト。
I didn't know he was a captain.
そんなことがあるの？何か言えない事情がありそうね。
なあ、一緒に大修道院に来るんだろ。道中いろいろ話を聞かせてくれ。ああ、俺たちは大修道院に併設されてる士官学校の生徒なんだよ。課外活動中に盗賊に襲われてな、ひどい目にあったってわけさ。
あなたが真っ先に逃げ出すからじゃないの？
そうだったそうだった。聞いてくれよあんた。こっそり俺だけずらかろうとしたところへこいつらがついてきたせいで、盗賊は揃いも揃って俺たちを追いかけてきちまった。とんだ笑い話さ。クロード、お前はそんなことを考えて皆のためにおとりになったものと思っていたが。
そうに決まってるでしょ。言葉の表しか見ないようじゃメイ君にはなれないわよ。
言葉の裏ばかり読んで猜疑心にまみれてもメイ君にはなれない気がするがな。おっと、帝王学の議論か。二人ともさすがだな。しかし猜疑心の塊の俺からしたらまだまだ純粋なヒナみたいな応酬だぞ。
ヒナ、口が減らないわね、あなたは。
まあいい。それより今はお前のことだ。盗賊団の頭相手に一歩も引かぬ戦いぶり、俺ももっと強くならねばと思ったよ。
確かにそうね。あなた、帝国で働く気はない。何を隠そう、私はアドラステア帝国の。
待てエーデルガルト、それなら俺も話がある。今ファーガス神聖王国はお前のように優秀なものを必要としている。ぜひ俺と共に王国へ。そこまでだ。まったく二人とも手が早いな。会ったその日に口説くなんてさ。俺は大修道院に向かいながらしっぽりと親睦を深めたいね。まずはあんたの好みでも聞こうかな。どの国が好きなんだ？
こやつら出自をことにするようじゃな。お主の好む国を答えてやるがよかろう。
My alliance lies with nobody because I have absolutely no idea what all of this was. But for the sake of the playthrough, I'm just gonna go here for the Holy Kingdom of Fergus.
そうか。昔から騎士道に重きを置いてきた高潔で立派な国だからな。
Wouldn't exactly say I care about this chivalry you're talking about. I just know that actually Teal's answer should actually be nothing because he has no personality, he has no desire for anything specific.
おしゃべりはそろそろ終わりにしてくれ。大修道院へ向け出発するぞ。
おっと、話の続きはまた後でだな。
やれやれ、慌ただしいのまったく。じゃがあの小わっぱども三者三様よの。
Each of them is unique. There is no most unique. Unique is not something that can be increased. Something is unique or it isn't. Which one should I think about? Oh, Dimitri with that lovely blonde hair falling into those blue eyes. Did you see Sotus? He seems quite sincere, and those gorgeous blue eyes. But I sense darkness lurking beneath. Intriguing. Edelgard. She is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me. Claude. His easy smile is striking, and that little ponytail. But that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
わしと同じ見立てじゃな。ふうまた眠くなってきたの。お主、わしが眠っておるからと。